So we messed with travel pipes last time, except now we're taking them to the extreme and having a grand old time launching ourselves across the map into dartboards. Because what could possibly go wrong, right? Nothing. Hopefully? Maybe? No, nothing. Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Satisfactory, where last time we messed with the new travel tubes, which let us fly into the sky and wherever we want to go. Because last time we updated all the mods we're using, and we even got some new ones. But then after that, the new stuff didn't stop, brother. Because we finally got an Update 3 teaser, which kind of showed two things. One is a coupon shop, which has been confirmed to sell like cosmetic items in the game, and something else. And also, just from the landscape, you can tell that a new area of the map has been updated. And on closer inspection, it's looking like the top right of the map right over here, which is this pretty underdeveloped like savanna area right next to the Iron Desert over here. And yeah, that's gonna be really cool because this biome doesn't really have a lot of items in it. It'd be cool if we had to set up a base or something around here. Also because it has one of my favorite areas in the entire world, which is this coastal beach right over here. It's been like hidden for so long because there's no real reason to come here, but it looks so good, brother. Got like the cliffs in the background, the sea open to this side, and it's just a nice little cubbyhole, except for the monsters that try and kill you. But yeah, it's still pretty neat. So I'm excited to see what they do with the area. And then aside from that, Jace also recently confirmed that the new update is still pretty much on schedule, as in it should release early February, and we might even get a release date, or an estimated release date, pretty soon too. But the most important thing is, apparently save files will work with Update 3. So we won't have to restart our game, but we're still gonna kinda wait and see. Because all of the modded stuff in our world will be deleted with the new update, since the mods won't update at the same time. And also there are going to be significant balance changes to the game. So if we have to redo literally all of our belt work, yeah, maybe gonna consider resetting. We'll see. But the main reason I don't want to is because apparently tier 8's gonna be in the game, and I wanna get to tier 8 as soon as possible, brother. And if we have to start from 0 again, it is gonna take us a very long time to get to tier 8, let me tell ya. So yeah, that's kind of where my head's at with things, but I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions in the comments below, because I'm not 100% sure what to do. However, I do know for now we are going to be setting up a huge pipe network, because you guys love these things in the last video, and I did it too. So we're off in creative here, and we're just gonna do a couple little experiments to test out some mechanics. Because in the last episode, we kinda dabbled with the pipes, but we didn't really check out their full potential. For example, could we launch from one pipe into another? Because there are no horizontal pipes, right? But if we just launched ourselves out of one, and then there just so happened to be another one to catch us, well, hey, what if we just did that? So maybe this will work, maybe it'll kill us, who knows? But it would be super handy if that would have worked. But for some reason, we got flung off to the side there. Like it's a pipe, yeah, fling us forward, where else could we go? Perhaps I entered this wrong? No. Yes, maybe? Oh, whoa, wait. Okay, so it depends a little bit on how you enter the pipe, but also we lose a bit of height coming from one pipe to the other. So if this was just a little bit lowered, we're gonna get something spicier happening now? Probably, right? Whoop. Nope, we're actually just going over top of it. Okay, but case in point, it can work, but it is super unreliable. And also, even if we did like enter this pipe over here, what would end up happening is like we'd fly in and this would happen. We just get stuck bouncing at the top, which is kind of annoying. Unless we actually got rid of the entire travel pipe and then we get like flung into this one and drop into that, because then this just catches our fall. And that kind of works well, right? It's not bad at least. It just looks bad. So perhaps maybe we're thinking about things the wrong way. What if we didn't try and launch in a direction, but just would let ourselves float in a direction with maybe like a parachute or a jetpack? Who knows? Let's find out. Like, we get a ton of height just with that, right? We'd activate a parachute, and then we'd just float down to wherever we wanted to go. And whenever we got over a travel pipe, and we wanted to just cut the chute, guess what? We'll land right in there, and not take any damage, right? Cut the chute. What? You're supposed to be able to press space again and cut the chute. Oh, apparently not, and also, we're bouncing off of this now. Okay, so maybe screw the parachutes. Maybe it's finally time for jetpacks. Because, oh man, with jetpacks, we are moving and grooving then. Because we can just, like, put our way to wherever we need to be. Slowly, but it works. Keyword being slowly, though. Yeah, like in any direction, we're going kind of slow. And if we want to use this in our world, we need it to be fast. Because, yeah, with the travel pipes here, up and down is really straightforward, right? You go up one tube and you land in the next tube. It's like the easiest thing in the world. And we have all of the elevators for vertical travel as well, which is why I'm trying to focus on the horizontal aspects of these pipes here. And I think I have a pretty good idea. And by I think I have a pretty good idea, I mean I do have a really good idea. Like, this is gonna be the bee's knees, cat's pajamas. You see, we're gonna make ourselves a platform here, and then we're gonna make an angle with belts instead of using the output pipe. Because with the belts, you can make any angle you pretty much want, number one. And number two, they're flat on the bottom, unlike the travel pipes output, which is like a rounded circle. So this should be extremely reliable when we're trying to launch ourselves in a direction. So yeah, this is big solution number one. I'm certain it will work too. Like, we're just gonna go straight on ahead. Of course. Very smooth, literally almost in the middle of the platform. So that's one really good solution there. And now we just need to focus on catching us. So we could just have another travel pipe, and if we fall into that, that'll slow our fall. If we land on it, that is. And that's questionable, or wait, am I the best? I forgot I'm the best. Silly Kibs. However, I actually had God mode on, and we would have died from that fall. So let's change it up a little bit. And I think we're gonna have to have this glass pipe over the entryway, because these guys actually stop us. So now this will be like a proper test. Or we're just gonna die, who knows? No. Perfect. Almost perfect. Just one more time. Little bit of movement on that. There we go. Easy. That's kind of unique. Don't think we'll ever care about that. What I do care about is having this weird landing pad, because we're gonna have these travel pipes flinging us all over our base. And our base is pretty big, and I don't wanna have to measure all of the distances between A and B. Because although I got, you know, pretty calculated good design going here, in our base, the distances are much bigger. And also, we don't really wanna launch ourselves like downward. It's gonna be pretty easy to like launch and then land somewhere else. I mainly wanna launch on other floors. So if we had a floor like way up here, and then we threw down a U jelly pad, maybe this would work pretty well. So I'd throw him down, give it some power, and then we just launch into the side of this. Boom, easy, right? And then we can get from floor to floor. You better believe it. Lose a little bit of height. Oh my God, that was horrifically close. But yeah, we lose a little bit of height, but generally this works out. Oh, but wait. No, we're not gonna lose height. What am I talking about? Because if we just use the area actions mod, and we compact all of the tubes together, we're gonna shoot out of this tube pretty much at light speed. And losing height will be the least of our concerns. So there we go. Now we have a super spicy tube, and this should launch us pretty quickly. Really quickly. Oh gosh, okay, hi, bye. Time to go to space then. 1 second, guys. Yes. Yeah, jetpacks are gonna be extremely handy for this project. And also, now that we have such a spicy travel pipe, we're getting kind of like launched on an angle just up and over. So we're still gonna have to measure some heights a little bit more. And now, we actually just get flung right into the U-jelly. Negative, Ghost Rider. What about now? Whoa, we're getting there. Oh, but now, it works perfectly. Cool. All right, so there we go. We have our launch area. It zooms us across the factory at like Mach 1, and we can land safely. But this was very close range. I think we should do a more extreme example. Because at the end of the day, we need these travel pipes to be better than belts. So we kinda wanna go the distance, brother. And have stuff set up like this. Whoop. So we can like fly across the entire map in an instant, pretty much. It's faster than trains, it's faster than belts. These pipes are the future of transportation. However, if we go with the U-jelly route, we still have to do quite a bit of measurement. Like I had to measure that platform from this platform. And also sometimes, although kind of rare, the angles don't really work out and we go a little bit higher or a little bit lower, or we just don't hit the U-jelly, pretty much is what I'm saying. So we need something more reliable too, because this isn't even like the full capabilities of the travel pipes. Like we can still go even further, like literally across the map, like this quickly. Like look at this. We just came from there, from that tiny little pillar, and now we're flying across the entire world. Like this is the best form of transport, easily. Oh my gosh, oh no, okay. This is fine. We're actually going out of the world, fine. Anyway though, whoop. There's no water here, by the way, if you never knew that. But like I was saying, we need a perfectly reliable way to use these. So what if we just went Mach 1 straight into a wall? Like what would happen there? Because what I'm thinking is we'll just suddenly get stopped and we can fall down onto the platform. Like we'll go, whoa, beep, and then just fall down, right? Like it makes sense. But then again, this is a Kibitz idea and special things usually happen with them. So, looks like we're falling short today. Oof. So attempt number 2. So we hit the wall and then what? Everything seems to work perfectly. Yeah, ooh, ho, ho, ho. So long as we don't fall short, this might work. Oh, and hey, the Chronos mod showing up, excellent. So yeah, that was in God mode though. So, turning off God mode, things get a little bit more spooky. So hopefully we don't die with this method, yes? We might just go splat. Nope. Whoa. Ooh, well. We didn't just go splat. In fact, I got a really good idea. What if we had like a catch basin for us? So we just have like a travel pipe part right there, and then underneath, we just had a floor where we walk out on. So now we're gonna be kind of like a human basketball or something, or a human skeet ball, something like that. And at the very least, this should be pretty interesting. We are getting above the pipe, right? Yeah, we aim for the middle of the wall, perfect. Oh God, we booped. Oh no, that's a problem. I was thinking if we hit the wall perfectly, we would just fall down like vertically. But now with this pipe, or if we mess something up, we can boop off into a direction and die. But we could just add on like some extra cover walls for that. Generally though, this is working, so long as we don't fall short. Why do we, oh, whew, almost died there. Oh, I wonder why we fall short sometimes. I guess maybe when I don't line myself up properly, that's when we're falling short. So we really gotta watch that. Make sure we go into this, we stand in the middle, and why do we keep falling short? Oh my, because yeah, that's obviously going to be a problem. Okay, so you know what? I think this is going to be the safest way to go about things. Just making ourselves a giant target to hit. And we could have that at pretty much every distance and always just try and line up for it. And then we should be okay. Even if we fall a little short, we're good. But of course, most of the time, we'll be dead on. So now let's test out the super mega example here and see if we can make it work with this. And I guess we're gonna have to measure things a little bit, but pretty much if we made a target just around here, should be good. Like maybe like right onto this mountain. Yeah? What do you think, Mr. Sluggo? Should this work out fine? Well, too bad, we're already flying across the map, so hopefully it works. Ride or die, brother. Oh, is it a big enough target? Oh yeah, we got time to line ourselves up. Boom! Actually perfect. And one more time, this time though, with God mode actually off, because I don't know if we can actually survive this. We do have muffins, so that's good. Oh, but we're falling short, brother! Okay, maybe we should do some fine tuning. Or better yet, really, if we just have a jetpack on us, we can always use that to adjust our height. Oh yeah, just give a couple poops of the jetpack, boop, boop, and we're good. Yeah, that's way easier than messing with this board. But then with that, I think we are ready to bring this to our actual world. We got a system, baby. So back in the Let's Play world, where before we get started on launching ourselves across the map, there's something that's been long overdue, and that is filling in the rest of the walls of our base. Because we have way too many platforms just floating around, and we need to make like the base of our base. Does that make sense? But once we get some big red walls down, then we can start to add in all the details and see where we want to rock and roll with the travel pipes. Because we'll probably have like one area designated to be like our launch area, quote unquote, where we'll launch ourselves to other areas of the map. And also we'll see where it's convenient to actually have like travel pipes for inner base kind of transport. So like if we wanted to go from our hub over there, over to the top of the assembler area, and stuff like that. So I'll give this a few hours and we'll start to see how things look. Aha, and after many hours, behold the new and improved base. Yeah, I know, looks about exactly the same, right? Yeah, because I started with the train station there and kind of worked my way to the left and did all the walls over there. And then I just was kind of burnt out when I got to our assembler area. So it's still looking the same, but every other part of the base is looking plain now, like they have walls. So like this interior area is all filled out properly now. Our belt canyon is looking all fresh, and the warehouse is all covered up too. And I even got a little road here so our vehicle can actually drive up into our base and not into like a random doggo pen. And yeah, things are looking all right. Definitely needs a lot of detail around the base here. But as kind of like a bonus to this, it's gonna help our frame rate quite a bit because all the shadows won't be going crazy. Especially now since our warehouse and the belts on the bridge are covered up. Because the game just freaks out whenever it's morning, trying to update all the shadows at once, and it is a big mess. So now it's like a little bit better. Not super good, but hey, it's workable. At least until I have my new computer. But yeah, let's get started now. So we're gonna start off here. This is our main hub, where we have all of our refilling bins, our travel pipe connected to, and our main vanilla elevator and power shaft for our whole base. So obviously, we want our main launch tubes to get around to be in some form attached to this. So let's just go up a few floors here and see if I built a balcony. I'm not gonna lie, I was working for quite a few hours and I kind of forgot like half of what I did. Like, I don't even know what this is for. But it looks cool. But if we go up a few floors here, we should have a doorway out. Okay, yes we do. So over there is our constructor area, where we make pretty much just all of our wire. We have our item bridge going to assemblers right here, and behind this wall and underneath us are assemblers that make our encased industrial beams. So it's a neat area, but not an important one. And I was thinking this would be a really good place to actually have our travel pipes, because what I want to do is I just want to build them really tall, right? And have them launch us into like wherever we want to go. But the assembler area over there is gonna get much taller. The constructor area, again, much taller. And the warehouse, of course, is going to end up being gigantic. So we kind of need somewhere more out of the way. Or I guess more preferably, like, near the front of our base. So, oh, duh, the travel pipe tower. Oh yeah, this is gonna be absolutely perfect. Because the whole idea with this travel pipe project here was just so we could have like belts that brought us from like parts of the base to other parts of the base. And one of our plans was to have one travel pipe here going to the other side of the world. But now, we can literally just launch ourselves there. So in each corner, we're gonna have a pipe facing in a different direction. So this glass pipe will face in this direction, meaning it will just fling us off over there. I guess we will have a glass pipe to get us back into our base, one in the east direction to get us to the east, of course, and then one to the south direction. All right, seems pretty good. But now comes the fun part, actually figuring out the proper heights for these pipes. Because we're gonna be condensing them with the area actions mod, it's gonna get kind of spooky. We might launch ourselves into space and get stuck in the skybox. So let's start this one off at 20. So there'll be 20 like booster tubes for this direction. Just straight up press OK. All right. And right before we test it, oh my goodness, I almost forgot. We definitely need to bring the old shooty shoot because I honestly have no idea where we're gonna end up. But we are about to find out. So no God mode, area actions flying, disabled, ride or die. Oh, we're super gonna die. Or just get flung right off the map. Either or. It's gonna be bad. Let's go. All right, so far so good. We have plenty of hang time up here. Parachute, good. And really, we didn't even get over the red forest? What? No. If the area isn't loaded, we fall through the world. Stop. Woo. That was close to disaster. And actually, you know what? I kind of like this distance though, because we're gonna be setting up probably some nuclear stuff in the red forest, and we're gonna have all of our bauxite up here. That's not a bad place to land. And also, we're still gonna have that main giant travel pipe going across the entire map. So that also makes it so it's not redundant. So I think we're pretty good there. Also, as we kind of just saw, we run the risk of flying into unloaded chunks and falling through the world if we try and get much further, so I don't really want to do that. So kind of by accident, we actually found the maximum height for our travel pipes here. Because if it was any higher, there's no way we wouldn't go out of bounds. So knowing that's our limit then, over to the east, we'll just do the exact same thing here, because we want the max distance possible to get over towards the desert. And this should also work quite well, right? Yep, fly up. Oh yeah, and this is a pretty good distance. It's not like the long range I was expecting, but it works out. Like we end up flying pretty close to unloaded areas. Oh man though, if we really let ourselves fly, woo, we move the distance, brother. Okay then, just for the west direction here, we don't have a lot of room to move, so this one's gonna be significantly smaller. It's maybe like 8 pipes. So it's a really tiny boost. So this should be pretty chill. Like we should just get to some of our world eaters and then stop. Wait, we're not even going like anywhere, really? Like actually I wanna try this just one more time. See if we like bonked ourselves or something. Oh yeah, we kind of bonked ourselves the first time. But with the parachute open now, like ideally, oh my gosh, for sure. Yeah, ideally I wanted to get to this world eater on the hill here. So we can easily make it there. In fact, we could probably make it, oh yeah, for sure we can make it on top of this one too. Boop. Yeah, that worked out really well. And finally though, we have our super simple pipe that goes right into the base. Even this is probably overkill, but you know what? Whatever, YOLO. That was not overkill, that was actually anti-overkill. We're gonna die. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I actually would have died there. Saved by the Blade Runners again. Phew, that could have been so bad, but we good. We're living for now. And during the night, I just added in a few couple details to the top of this tower here to kind of make it look like a modern art exhibit. Say what you will of it. It works. It looks interesting. Definitely modern art. You just have to look at it from the right angle. Or if you're really, really, really far away from it, it kind of looks like a construction site almost. Yeah, it's good. It's totally good. Anyway though, we still have more to do today because we're kind of done with travel pipes for today. And instead, we're gonna be checking out now the elevators. Because I'm gonna have to do a lot more experimenting to figure out like the chunk load rates in order to make like long range tubes there. So we're gonna focus a little bit more on these. So elevator mark 1, get. Now we just have to wait a minute here. And now we can skip right ahead and get elevator mark 2. Oh wait, or can we? Do we have circuit boards? We have the motors. We always have motors. And hold up. I think in our adventures around the world, we have found some circuit boards, right? You better believe it. So that is extremely convenient. So a marca tools, I get. Excellent. Now what kind of spicy stuff do we need to make them? So that's in the organization tab here. And everything is hyper spicy. Of course, more circuit boards. Of course, why not? We have a few more circuit boards here, so we can do something, right? And mainly, I need an elevator that goes up our assembler area because there's no vanilla way up it unless you have the flying area action stuff. So, you know, this is a little bit more vanilla, right? Yeah, totally. So until then, this will be pretty good. We'll just make ourselves a 2-door elevator. It will go right in here. And yeah, these guys are like super simple. You literally just put them down and that's it. Like, they pretty much work right off the bat. Where's the control thing? Right there, good. We can have 15 floors, change the speed to like whatever we want, and away we go. Super quick too. All right, and then at every stop, we'll just go through the wall. It will actually be measured out properly, and GG. And that's that. We moving, we grooving. We can look out that door just for the view. We can watch this door to see which floor we're going past. Some of the items are there as well. And then ding ding, we're at the top. Oh my gosh. This is the greatest mental flex I've ever seen in my life. Wow. When you stand at the floor next to the elevator, it comes up to you. Like I was just adding in a few windows here and the elevator just came to us. That is beyond amazing. But like seriously, this is how it works? Really does? Oh my God. This is, I am actually blown away. Blown away. How do you even code that? Wow. This mod maker, literally a genius. By the way, if you're interested in all the mods that I use, because yeah, you definitely want this one. However though, I think that's gonna be all for today. We didn't do much with the modded stuff, but as I was building like all the walls, I realized we need to make the base more walkable, especially for when the update hits and we won't have all of our mods. We need like jump pads and boosters and all that stuff like kind of set up. And then once we have those in, we can see where we really need all these travel pipes and elevators. But once we kind of plan out our base a little bit more, we'll be spamming them everywhere, especially those elevators. The elevators, whew, my mind, exploding. But like I said, that's gonna be all for today. So if you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, and I hope to see you in the next video. But for now, have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.